Now let's look over the sign and house axes, the location and nature of disease. Signs describe the qualitative nature of the dysfunction. For example, Gemini, nervous, dispersed. Virgo, irritable, perfectionist. Pisces, diffuse, dissolving. Houses describe the life domain and physical system where it manifests. Critical axes, the 6th, 12th house dynamic. 6th house is Virgo, acute, diagnosable illness, daily health routines, immune response. Planets here show how we do sickness. 12th house Pisces, chronic, hidden, or karmic illness, institutionalization, subconscious origins, the body's connection to the collective, and planets here show what we dissolve into. Synthesized example, chronic digestive disorder, for example, IBS. Our primary indicators, Mercury, the nerves and gut. And then we have Moon, emotional digestion, along with the 6th house, which is daily health. Okay. Now we look at the natal placement. Moon in Virgo in the 6th house, squares Saturn and Gemini in the 3rd house. Here's our analysis. Well, first of all, Virgo's in the 6th house and its moon. A predisposition to anxiety, Mercury ruled sign, about health and digestion. Square to Saturn and Gemini. Chronic nervous tension, that's Gemini, creates restriction, Saturn, in gut motility and communication between brain and enteric nervous system. Doshic imbalance, high Vata, Mercury Gemini, disturbing Kapha, moon, and Pitta, digestion. Here's our asteroid check. Chiron conjunct this moon would indicate a wounded healer complex around digestion, perhaps stemming from early childhood, moon, criticism, Saturn. So all we're doing is dissecting the planet, the zodiac sign, of course our house placement, transits, and again our planet, sign, and house. So again, that's all we're doing. Simple dissection. Now we get into part 3. Integrated remedial protocols, holistic prescription. Treatment must address all 3 layers: archetypal, energetic, doshic, and somatic. So our first protocol is resonant repatterning, archetypal layer for Saturnine conditions, for example, chronic pain, rigidity, and the ritual is Saturn's Day, meditation. Visualize the afflicted area surrounded by warm, leaden light. Chant Saturn Vaja mantra, Om Sham. Astroherbalism, we use Saturn-ruled herbs like comfrey for bones, horsetail, prepared during a Saturn hour or when the moon is in Capricorn. For Martian inflammation, for example, acute fever, injury, ritual would be Tuesday, Mars Day, catharsis. Controlled, vigorous exercise, chant Mars Baja mantra, Om Kasham. In the astroherbalism, we use cooling, pacifying herbs like aloe vera, neem, but harvest administered during a Venus or moon hour to temper Mars heat. Now let's look at our second protocol, which is doshic balancing via Ayurvedic astrological synergy. We determine the afflicted dosha from the planetary and sign analysis, and we prescribe with celestial timing to pacify Vata, airy, nervous, warm, oily, grounding therapies, best initiated during a full moon, which is nourishing, or when moon and Jupiter are strong. Avoid Mercury, Virgo transits for major starts. To pacify Pitta, fiery, inflammatory, cooling, bitter therapies, best initiated during a new moon or when a moon is in a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Avoid Mars, Leo, Sun transits. To pacify Kapha, earthly, congestive, light, stimulating dry therapies, best initiated during a waxing moon or when Sun and Mars are strong. Avoid Jupiter, Venus, Cancer transits. Our third protocol is somatic and lifestyle alignment. Critical transits as treatment windows. Jupiter transit to the natal 6th house cusp is an ideal 12-week window to begin a major expansion of health, like a new regimen, positive diagnosis. And we have a Saturn transit over the natal sun. It's a crucial 2.5-year period to build structural discipline around health, even if it feels like a burden. Now let's look at the lifestyle by house. If illness is rooted in the 4th house, which is the IC, healing must involve ancestral patterns, home environment, and emotional security. And, okay, I just write it here. Which I have talked about in the other videos, if you haven't seen them. And then if it's rooted in the 10th house, being the midheaven, maybe stress induced from career, healing requires redefining public role and achievement.